Okay, hey everyone, it's Zume, and sorry, I was just testing something, and okay, looks like the YouTube chat is working now. Man, it's always a, feels like it's a coin flip whether that YouTube's gonna work or not. Let me switch on over for a second. Good to see you, Spicy Soda, good to see you, V. Yeah, today we're gonna be, finishing up the Valhalla playthrough, hopefully. Seems like everything's working today. Let me pull up the game. There we go. Okay. And give me 1 second while I check some audio. Okay, that sounded pretty good on there. And that sounds good too. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, hi V, good to see you again. And yeah. I feel good. I have my cup of tea, have some incense burning. We're gonna have continue our cyberpunk playthrough, try and knock this out, and yeah, our cyberpunk bartender playthrough. And then, yeah, we can play some new games after that. Alright, so continuing where we left off, I completely forgot where we were. Okay, day 3. I wonder how many days there are. Probably like 7, right? Like a week. Well, I gotta pick some drugs again. Wait, did I just say pick some drugs again? Pick some songs again. I don't know why I said that. Probably was thinking of the alcohols. But maybe music is a drug. Oh no, the reason why I thought of that is because your love is a drug. I was reading it while speaking. I heard pick some soda scubs again. Oh, yeah, I was, yeah. I guess I was reading my song list while speaking, and, yeah, I can't multi-thread. I'm very much a single-threaded cat. I think all of these songs are pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna change during my break. We're keeping it lit. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, their bartending trade commission? Something like that? Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. Oh, that sucks. They need some investors or something. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me. Yeah. I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. Oh, that's a good boss, making sure you end up in a good place. Yeah, I can appreciate that. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Oh yeah, because Gil has some, like, I guess he was like a SWAT officer in Hong Kong and then he ran away during, like, riots. He's a conscientious objector. Ooh. The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes. The levitation potion story. That'd be funny. You're a bartender, you make a drink called, like, Wingardium Leviosa, and someone drinks it, and then they think they can fly. Oh, that would actually be horrible, but that is not good. Ah, it's a euphemism for jumping. I see, I see. Levitation potion. That is a weird euphemism. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting the pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. Okay, hold on. I want to turn down that, the beeping it makes whenever... Oh. Okay, yeah, there we go. Reduce the beeping. Yes, sir. ... You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Oh, who is this? She's like a... She's got a cyborg eye, got a red eye. Kind of reminds me of like Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. And cat ears? Yeah, I'd say these are cat ears. Crazy shoulder padding though. Cool cross. Yeah, she's a vibe. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla VA-11 Hall A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Okay, that's the piano woman. Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? It was a piano woman. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained. Yeah, I remember it. 5 Bronson extracts, 2 powder Delta, 3 Flanergide, and 3 alcohols. Or Karmatrine, as they call it. Aged? I wonder what aging is, like, in terms of cocktails. Oh, did I? Oh, I put 4 Flanergides. Whoops. Alright, 5 Bronson extract, 2 powder Delta, 3 Flanergides. Okay, 3 aged, 3 Karmatrine. Mix, there we go. Second time's the charm. There you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So you know Say, miss. Who's Say? Oh, Say is the underage kid, the White Knight. Ooh, Stella Hoshi. Isn't Hoshi mean like comet in Japanese? Hoshi. Or it's like a shooting star. So she's like Star Comet, Stella Hoshi. I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. Fire jugglers? What? She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or...? We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Ah. Why is that, V? What's going on today? Yep, this star-like signature is hers. Wait. Her name is Stella Hoshi. She has a star-like signature. Is this secretly like Kiramiki? So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't that nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Today was just a bad day. Hey, you'll have good days and bad days. Just know that if you had a bad day today, the odds are tomorrow will be better. And you can always enjoy a cup of tea and just unwind. Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. That is so true, man. Purchasing tickets these days is insane, especially to like idol shows and stuff. Like man, I know Hololive had a concert in New York in August, and those tickets were insanely hard to get. Like you'd have to be standing it or like online trying to book it within like the first 15 minutes the sales opened. It's crazy. Dang Ticketmaster with their monopoly. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Oh, so she knows someone who can get a couple tickets next time. Yeah, I think she's secretly Kiramiki's secret identity. Hello, where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was safe. Yes. Will you wait for her? Hey Faith, good to see you again. Just trying to finish up some Valhalla. Enjoy the, the bartending. I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. In memory, is it the Piano Man? Alright. My name? I think this is the Piano Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the Piano Man. Cause like that was the story behind it, right? All on the Rocks and Mick. OMG, yeah, Piano Man. The Billy Joel song. Now I know, thanks to, I think, Nine Dime. It looks cool, though. It's like a blue drink. I wonder if it tastes like fruit punch. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. Oh, she's so polite. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? She's got cool fashion. She's got her... I don't know, is this like a... I don't know, what is it? Like an Orthodox cross with a jewel in the center? Very gothic. Have you not listened to it before? Oh, I have listened to it before. I just... It's been a while. I kind of like, you know, because it's one of the... It's more of an oldie. Like, you hear it played. At least I've heard it played a number of times, but I usually never, like, go out and play it on my own. It's usually just playing in the background somewhere when I've heard it. Yeah. It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. It's like, gosh, like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, I never go and you know, play September usually, but it ends up playing in the background somewhere. I don't get to serve many cat boomers. Cat boomer? Is that? Oh. So it's something I've been curious about. Actually, I feel like this music might be a little too tense for her. Okay, did I not bring any light songs? Okay, we'll go with this one. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Oh, can you imagine a future where, like, our cosmetic surgery and stuff has gotten so good they can, like, get realistic cat ears on people? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. We can make, you know, cat girls and boys like a true reality. It'd be pretty cool to have a tail. I mean, I have one, but it'd be cool if everyone could have a tail. Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. You'd love to be a cat boy? Ah. I mean, I'm already a lion, so I would probably stick with myself. I'm happy with the way I am. But what type of cat would you be? I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. A Siamese cat. Ah. You'd want, okay, like the tan fur and then the black face and paws and everything, or I guess black tips on the ears. That or an orange like a tabby. I do like tabbies. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? I mean, wouldn't I be, like, why would I be a bartender if I didn't like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. Hell yeah, Jill is my kind of woman. Nothing quite like a good canned beer. It's bitter and carbonated, and when it's served cold, canned beer is great. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection. I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Oh, Jill's in debt. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. Ah, that's the best kind of drinker. Social drinkers. I see. Sorry, I'm late. Welcome. Say, you took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. You know, this is a lot of, like, pretense considering this person's underage. So I'm fairly certain this was all just like a staged thing. Because I kind of told her what the drinks were last time, and then this girl just happens to order the drinks that she ordered last time. Very, very suspicious. Climbed down. Took an air cab. Yeah. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Why is there an underage girl in the bar? You know what underage people like to do. Like, you know, everyone likes to try and sneak into the bar with the fake ID. I guess in her case, she put armor on and was like, I'm military or police or whatever the white knights are. Which is kind of weird because you think in the future they would have like biochips implants that have your ID on it. Because that'd be really cool, you know, if I could get a chip implanted in my wrist or something that had my wallet and like all my cards on it, so I never had to carry a wallet around, that would be awesome. That would be like super cool. Unless someone wanted to like rob me, because then they would chop off my hand and steal the chip. Those do exist, I've seen them, but they aren't widespread yet. I'm waiting for the future. One day, once they become mainstream and everyone's adopted it, or a lot of people have, I might hop on the train. I would suggest using ground transport. Okay, I already read this. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. Oh, she's a little stuck up. Or, not stuck up, she's a connoisseur. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once. No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers, easy enough. Wait, do I make a double? Okay, I'm aged. I guess I'm gonna try and make a double. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, a double. Oh, I wasn't supposed to make a double. Okay. I guess I'll make 2 of them very strong. I guess that'd be kind of nice. You go to a bar and you're expecting a single and the bartender's like, I messed up, so here's a double. I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, oh, thanks. Drinks are expensive. Is that everything? Yes. 2 fringe weavers. So? This one's for you. This one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your thing. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yeah, you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, it'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if this is true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher up. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Oh, I wonder if these two are dating or something. They're very close. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then. Take care. Bye. Weird. Okay, yeah, the kid is still... They're really playing into it. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Oh. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zybot Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Zybot Corp? Ah. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. What is BTC? Like the Bureau Trade Commission or something? Must be like the government. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? That reminds me of something I watched recently. Baseball, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries and politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information to the manager and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message." But it's his intention that counts. Oh man, having a boss that calls you a simpleton? Oh. But finally, wait, how did Dorothy speak? Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. All right. A blue fairy. I guess that's kind of like a green fairy, but without the absinthe. Blue fairy. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brush them well. Ooh. 4 of these, 1 of these, aged. And, yeah. We fill it up with some Parmetrine. And we'll make a second one. Okay, sweet, girly, and soft. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Oh. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. Oh, Gillian. Is Gillian a fuckboy? What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me. Ah, hey Salty John, good to see you. Also, I'm the top 3 member of the Undrivable. Ah. Yeah. I think I tuned in, or I watched that video you linked in the Discord today. That you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? None of us can drive. Oh man, I feel like that's me and helicopters in video games. I cannot fly helicopters. Like, at all. I will always crash. What is it? What's a V? Flavorful VTuber. Oh. Who? Oh yeah, the Lilum with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid man. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Oh. The police officer's like, you're running illegal boob jobs. You're not supposed to have those mods. Yeah. Very, very creepy. I guess that's like, you know, when you're at a bar and you meet like a police officer and they're like, I see you're running, you know, an illegal lowering kit on your car outside. That becomes awkward. Your tongue is a BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. An illegal, I mean, she has some illegal mods apparently, this cyborg. I guess she's not a cyborg, she's just a droid. I shouldn't say just a droid. She's a droid. A clanker. A metalback, as it were. But she's very friendly and very sassy. Yeah, that's what I said. Illegal boob job because she's running illegal mods. She's you know, as a robot. I know. The clanka. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. Oh, yeah, she went with the extra flexible install. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industry. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. Oh, she's strapped. Ah. She's strapped with, with a gat in her hand, like built into her hands. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zone. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue, and if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. But given that she's like, a prostitute, I think her hands are being used regularly. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Ah yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Wow, I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. What is it, V? Although I'm tempted to ask. This rock? I mean, what's wrong with the rock? What did the rock do? About what? DNA reading tongue. Very prehensile. Intuitive. Also, it vibrates. A vibrating tongue. Okay, yeah, we know what she's doing. This rock is covered. Oh, you're talking about the earth then. Hey, just relax, man. Just relax. You don't need to try and get too worked up, and thinking too much. Just kind of enjoy things. Relax. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating. Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. That might be nice. Yeah, if you have anti-radiation coating on your skin, then you never have to put on sunscreen. Probably pretty nice. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Oh. That's very traumatic. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know who won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Ah. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Ah. So Jill is like... I see. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Oh, that's just like a horoscope or, you know, yeah, just something super generic and applies to 80% of people. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you, Lucky. I can't look at her fingertips the same, knowing that, like, bullets come out of them. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah? Hey boss, this might seem random, but... do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract, yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? Did you have to, like, you know, lube it up or something? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Wait, why a straw? I get the butter, you lube up the jar to get your hand out, but what's the straw for? Do you, like, blow air into it? Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. That's probably how she lost her arm then. Her arm got stuck in something. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit, my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one? Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Hey, I did flawless service, so... $340 in drinks, 0 mistakes, 30% commission, $102. Oh, $900 in tips? That's crazy. Getting more in, like way more in tips than actual payment. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. $300? Why did I just get $300 randomly? $800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday. Cat. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Okay, let's how much money do we have? $4,000? I guess we'll check the internet. Dangerous opinions. Did I already... I guess I haven't read this one yet. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one on left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the Great Revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We've known each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend. It's like one of my Japanese anime. Oh, wait, no, I've read this one. Okay, yeah. You kiss her, kiss. Okay, I think I've read this one. What about this one? I don't think the government... Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. You're December 17th? Right. Okay, so December 17th is when there's going to be like some type of hack? Sick meme sis. Okay. I can't scroll. Okay, that's it. You wouldn't believe the shocking one trick that they don't want you to know. You wouldn't believe the shocking Kira Miki secret by Kimberly Lavalette. Today, we'll take a look at how one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked in your region. Of course it is. Gonna need a VPN. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Miki fan by Lainey Smith. And who isn't? Everyone loves Kira Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's my proof for this not so wacky theory, and well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. You just... I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Okay. I guess Alice Rabbit hacked the website. Crime rate up 5% this month. You know, that's a misleading term, because if they say crime is up 5%, is it saying like it's 5% of the original percent? Like if the crime rate was like 100 incidents per month, does it mean it's 105 now? Or is it like, yeah, Night Rain DLC is hard. Oh, good to see you, Nine Time. Hopefully you're enjoying the new DLC. I am gonna wait for a Steam sale on Night Rain. Hopefully the game and everything is still alive whenever I get to pick it up. Crime is up. Oh, Kimberly Lavalette. Yeah, we know her. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. Yeah, exactly. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. Okay. What is this? Oh, I've already read this one. I guess let's shop then. What should I buy? How do I examine it? Mulan tea. Beer on discount. Hey, if Jill likes canned beer, then I'll get her some. There we go. Return. Shining finger. Hey, now I have cans of beer. Oh, I guess that's where the beer is. I have stacks of beer now in my apartment. I have needs. Alright, let's save and then go to work. Okay, that's done, just to make sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go to work. Friday, December 16th. Oh, that means the thing is tomorrow in this game. Ah, yum. Finished my tea. Good evening. Hello. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really, sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, that sounded like a gunshot. Hate it when I finish my tea. I'm okay with it. Like, for me, the sad part is when you go in to take a sip of tea, and then it's cold. And you were expecting something warm, and you realize you waited too long and you didn't drink it fast enough. Yeah. There's nothing worse than having room temperature tea when you want hot tea. I don't know. It's too dry. This guy, I mean, he used to be a SWAT officer. He's like, I know what a gunshot sounds like, Mr. Fuckboy. Gillian. I bet his name really is John. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. That's true. They have a lot more reverb. And usually they have like a little bit of a... Yeah, because of the sonic boom of the bullet, they usually have like a crack. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers. Yeah, a couple years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. No, it sounds too hollow for firecrackers. I don't know. I was gonna say firecrackers. It depends on how big the explosion is. They can sound like a very small caliber gunshot. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right. We shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Hey. Jukebox 3. Alright, what are we doing? I've personally never heard of Bullet IRL. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I don't know. In the US, gunshots are pretty common. Especially in Texas. There's a lot of guns. I like that. Wop, 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 wop. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Alright, we're gonna go with some acoustic stuff too. Alright, where was the... Yeah. We're gonna have some acoustic. What? Okay, this is like a dubstep remix of something? Alright, we'll throw that one in just for the heck of it. The assignment. Ooh, I like that opening already. Ooh. I think I've already listened to this one. This one's pretty high energy, isn't it? Yep. Okay, what about tense? Is it going to be tense? Not particularly tense. Follow the trail. Ooh, I like this. Ah. Wait. What does this remind me of? Like some punk rock? Or not punk rock, but rock rap? Okay. Gotta be more acoustic music, right? Ooh. Electric guitar. I feel like I always like this song. Just because it opens with the monotonous, you know, synth with the high pass filter dialed back. Okay, I'll go with that one. Neon District. What's this one? Are there any more acoustic ones? Ooh, I like this. Oh, a guy shot at a duck with in a public park. That's kind of crazy. Weird people. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't really fire guns in a public place like that. Ooh, this is acoustic. I like that. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl, nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all. Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Oh. Yeah, I know in the UK they're very strict about, like, self-defense. But oddly enough, I guess the stereotype is that, like, because you can't own any normal weapons, people just use knives. Because you can always have the excuse that, oh, it's like a kitchen knife, or for cooking. I guess. But even then, I think those are pretty well regulated in the UK. Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? I wonder, if it's illegal to go outside with a knife, then how do you get the knife from the store to your home? Isn't that a conundrum? Like, do you just buy the knife and then, have to ship it to yourself? I don't know. You can use your fists in self-defense. Well, I mean, those are always an option, but the bigger, stronger, more well-trained person's going to win. Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not even enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Ah, you can bring knives from place to place like shops. So how are the police going to prove that you're not, just traveling with the knife somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would police know if, like, what your intentions of travel are? I don't know. I always wonder about that, because, yeah, it seems like it's kind of, because I think China has a similar law, where you technically can't travel with the knife at all. So if you buy, like, a knife at a store, it's technically illegal to bring it with you home. But it's kind of not enforced. It's kind of like a rule on paper to, like, get thrown against people whenever you need to, like, when you need to, like, punish someone. It's selectively enforced, I should say. Ah, so if it's still in the box, then it's okay. I see. But what if it's one of those stores? Yeah. Why did you not? Okay. This guy's bald. Very bald. He's wearing a muffler and some Harry Potter glasses. Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, then give me a drink, but keep it under $80. What kind of drinks do I have that, by type cheap? Alright, is there any that are under $80? I found one that is $80, but... Gut punch? Okay, I guess I just have to get the gut punch then. Okay, by name. Age. 5 of those, 1 of those. Okay. Here. Okay then. You know anything about the girl? No. But you just said. Maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You're the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So I need to spend more. I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, mister? Oh, I guess he's German. Von Dele. Otto von Dele. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local going-ons. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy maybe, but not much about current events, at least not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it. What kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know. I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Simple enough? Okay, hold on. I want to do my, what is it? What are we doing? Yeah, this guy, he's a private detective. Three aldehydes? All blended. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 of these, and 1 of these. Blend until fully mixed. Here. Okay then, this is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard about is this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her mid-air makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from the rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No, Glitch City Outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the glass that idle sign. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns? Par for the course, I guess. I see, that's... Gunshot. It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what did you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I heard there were some gang spots going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. I just have different needs, but there will come a time when this place might be a help me. Goodbye. I forgot what goodbye in German was. Is it, Auf Wiedersehen? Is that it? Auf Wiedersehen? Is that goodbye? Please come again. Gangs, then. Unlikely, this is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. You left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Well, oh my gosh. Streaming Chan. Okay, she's truly Genki. What is Zume locked in? No, I'm reading the chat. I just felt like I didn't have too much to comment on. Plus, I was going to take a break in a bit and get more tea since I ran out. I will be back though, and yeah, leave you guys with a short break. All right, I am back. Sorry for the delay. Let me look through. I always say that when they don't reply to me in chat. They gotta beat the allegations then. I doubt Zume would ever pre-record a stream. Oh, I appreciate the faith in me 9time. Yeah, I wouldn't pre-record a stream. If I ever did, it would be very clearly labeled as, I don't know. That'd be, I don't know. It feels like it'd be very weird to do that. Yeah, I probably just wouldn't stream that day. That's true. Yeah, sorry if I wasn't talking too much to chat. It was just, yeah, I felt like there wasn't too much for me to add to the conversation. Let me hop back into it now. Now I have some Victorian blend tea made from Tippy Top Orange Pico flower. Or something like that. I don't know. Tea always has a weird naming scheme. You notice that? Like when you get tea grades, they're like super fine Tippy Top green or whatever. Or super, what do they call it? Super fine Tippy Top Orange Pico. I don't know. Tea has such weird names for the grading scheme. Like what makes something tippy top versus just top? Ooh, that's hot. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Oh, IRL streamers, those are the worst. Sorry, I have my own thoughts on that. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now. It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's escapades. Let's get sexy. Go, go, go. Anyone going to the Kira Miki? Hello, fellow youngsters. Marry me, Streaming Chan. Did I miss bath time? Too much clothing. Oh my gosh, these people are sipping hard. Moon. Okay. Hey kids, wanna die? How do I up premium? Hello, fellow youngsters. Oh my gosh, the chat messages. Hey kids, wanna die? Oh my gosh. That was, what's happening? How do I Denko? Marry me, Streaming Chan. I miss short-haired Streaming Chan. What's happening? Marry me, Streaming Chan. Oh my. Today's escapade is brought to you by shiningfinger.moe. Oh, very cute. Marry me, Streaming Chan. Anime was a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Too much. I guess, yeah, if she's an IRL streamer who even streams her bathroom breaks and showers and stuff, then that kind of just makes her like an OnlyFans streamer or something. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Nice. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly. Yes, 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 premium time when? Hey kid, why does he keep saying that? Oh my gosh. I want danger you to leave. Oh. Excuse. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine. Anime was a mistake. I take that personally. Oh, she's doing her, what is it, her kissy face? That's like a ooh-woo? Excuse me. But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny, where is he really? Right in front of you. Oh my gosh, she's got the, you know, the kawaii like eyes. I don't know what those are called. What is it? Greater than, less than eyes? Hey you, the pretty boy over there, where's the bartender? You're looking at him. Did you end up looking at T-Cole? Yes, I mean I have it. It's just I want to finish this game before I hop on and move to the next one. Yeah. I figure just while I still have this fresh in my mind, I'll knock it out. I did. I looked at the update to the coffin of Andy and Lele. It looks like they added a new ending, which is interesting. Yeah, the Steam community page is quite something for that game. No way! No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two dressed like fucking waiters are the bartenders here? Marry me, streaming child. You have any goals for streaming? Yeah, I mean, I just want to kind of grow for a bit. And, yeah, eventually do more stream. I shouldn't say do more streams. Keep playing games. Yeah, I really want to kind of build up my YouTube page a bit more, though. And do more, how can I say it? Do some song covers, make some music. But that's going to take a while. But I'm hoping, like, that's kind of why I made December my streaming month, where I'm streaming 5 times a day, or 5 times a week, and then trying to work on other things behind the scenes. You sing? I'm very shy about that. Not really. I would say not well, in my opinion. But I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. I'm very shy when it comes to putting my work out there. Yep. Seems that way. Is that a problem? What is this face? It's like a I don't know, it's like a Ulu face, but okay, what is she doing? Kissy face? Oh, Christmas carols. Yeah, maybe I'll do Christmas. Yeah, I should do like a Christmas carol karaoke stream. I wouldn't mind that. Especially, you know, some Jingle Bell Rock. It's a streamer girl. Yeah, man, I do like the streamer girl haircut though, with the bangs. Like, I'm a fan of bangs. I like bangs, and yeah. And heterochromia is cool, but I bet those are contacts. I feel like real heterochromia is super rare, like 0.1% or something. I don't think I've ever met someone with 2 eyes of a different color. Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. Oh, she's gonna take her clothes off? I feel bad for streamers. It's a streamer. I feel bad for streamers that have to use their bodies to get attention. Ah, yes. I mean, I think it's a trade-off. If you use your body to get attention, then the audience you build up is going to be mostly caring about that, and looks like fade. As I say, things are beautiful because beauty fades. Well, if you build an audience based off of a personality, and yeah, mostly just your personality, then they're just going to stick around longer and less likely to get bored. So I think it's a trade-off. Everything has to, I guess, however you present yourself is going to have like pros and cons. Are you able to pick people out of the bar? No, I can't. Not in this game, but in real life, I think a bartender could. They could ask someone to leave, but the owner might get, I would say the bartender can kick people out and then like call the police for trespassing. There is. Yeah, just take your top off. Let's get sexy. How do I danko? Oh my gosh. Her entire chat are just gooners. Did I miss bath time? You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. You know, if an IRL streamer was like, hey, you need to take off your shirt and like, you know, show your muscles and stuff, I would be so angry. I would definitely tell them to get out. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Ha 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 ha. Hey. Oh my gosh, yeah. Jill's just like the shit I deal with for this job sometimes. Is that piercing Glira? No? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top. Or one of us is gonna have to take off their top. Take off their top. Okay, that was I read it right, it's just bad English. One of us is gonna have to take off their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. You harlot. You woman of the streets. Taking off your top while streaming. What are you doing? What type of content are you filming here? This is a bar, lady. A classy establishment. Ah, and it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Oh my gosh. She down bad. She's like, oh my gosh. What a freak. I guess that's why her chat loves her. Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. Oh. She can't... Wait, so Jill has to wear pants because a customer tried to get her fired for wearing a skirt? Weird. That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. Ah, I guess they do because they didn't even notice that dig. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? Premium time when? Yeah, oh god. I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Moon. Hello, fellow youngsters. Oh my gosh. I wonder, like, you know, in some of those, you know, flesh tubers, you know, those female flesh tubers, do they really have, like, super old creepy dudes in the chat being like, hello, youngsters. What are you youngins into these days, huh? that'd be creepy as heck. Yeah. Wow. Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Okay, oh, spicy drinks. Wait. Promo drinks, what do these sound like? This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly okay, okay. That one's pretty good. Okay, by type. Bloomlight. It's so unnecessary brown. Okay, promo drinks. You'd actually think something you'd be okay, so all the promo drinks are kind of nasty then. Manly drinks, a gut punch. Pile driver. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Ah. This looks like Papers, Please, kind of. A little bit, yeah. It's kind of that same kind of art style with the pixelated. Yeah, it's very pixelated art. What do they call it? Bit art? I think. Yeah, something like that. Suplex, a small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Yeah, I don't want my throat to burn. One of these, okay. Crevice spike, it will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Okay, we guess we're gonna do the promo drinks. Okay, Bloom Light. What was this? This one's kind of unbearable. Okay, yeah. Am I on a timer? No, I'm not on a timer. Not in this game. It's very casual. Ooh. Let's yeah, we're gonna loop this little nice jazzy music. Let's get her wasted. 6 of these. 6 of these. The nastiest drink in the bar. 2 of these. Right? Yeah. And then just mix it up. A grizzly temple. Here. All right then, cheers. I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Ha 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 ha. Did I miss bath time? Oh, there's always that. How do I premium? How do I premium? Oh my gosh, her chat. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? No, no, chugging a drink is not what getting kicked in the balls. Oh, Killian. Yep. Okay, I've decided I'll just get really wasted. Yeah, marry me, Streamy-chan. That's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. I know, these chatters are down bad. Hello, fellow young moon. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Oh, she has a high CCV. Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safar Toy Company. And it's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Oh, that'd be pretty cute. I wouldn't mind a bunch of corgis. Little, you know, they're shaking their little booties when they're walking. Ah, corgis are cute. They're so short. Their legs are so short compared to their length. Wait. Corgis. Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Oh yeah, that reminds me of, who was the corgi in Cowboy Bebop? Because now I'm just thinking like an anime bar with a bunch of those type of corgis. Like super corgis. Tuxedo-clad talking corgis. Yeah. Wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you. Trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. Why would you tell that to someone who's streaming to 6K viewers? What? That perfumed chauvinistic bastard. Ha 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 ha. There's that word again. Everyone uses the word chauvinistic. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know what chauvinistic means, but I kind of want to Google it just to make sure I truly do. A person displaying excessive or prejudiced support for their own cause or group, in particular a man prejudiced against women. I mean, there's a lot of people who are chauvinistic then. Everyone kind of shows excessive prejudice for their own in-group. I shouldn't say everyone, but many people do. They just get like, oh, if you aren't with us, then you're against us, and yeah. But I guess otherwise it's just kind of misogynist. Oh, yeah. So chauvinistic means when you show excessive preference for your own group, in particular when a man shows excessive preference to other men rather than women. So it can be used more generally, or it can be used specifically for like, you know, a guy showing preference to like his male workers or something like that. So because Mr. Donovan, he's kind of a dick and always calls his interns bitches, he's a chauvinist because he probably would prefer male interns, but for some reason he got all females this year. Yeah, okay. Just the other day. Oh, just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was a small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. This signature, is this Kira Miki's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out, really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really, we're just in the right place at the right time. That's life. 90% of life is just being in the right place at the right time, wearing the right, outfit. I shouldn't say wearing the right outfit, but having the right stuff with you. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her, and she's actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. A very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice! Oh my gosh, the ASCII faces. Her passion shows in her concerts, you know. She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark. I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please? No. Party pooper. Fuck this, I'm out. Lame. What's happening? Oh my gosh, the attention span of... Wait. Oh, I just realized this is her camera that's following her around. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a past with the KGB. Who told... Yeah. That'd be crazy, huh? Zume, have you ever considered voice acting? Yeah, I actually have. That's kind of why I got into VTubing. So I've done some voice acting work in the past, just for amateur stuff. Yeah, and I was figured I can do some VTubing and improve my voice acting before I try and, do it more professionally. Yeah. Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah, the whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a bad touch. Like what? I'd love to, voice act some anime. I don't know what type of characters I would be the best voice for. Probably older men. I don't think I have the young. I guess I could probably try and do a shonen voice. What I have voice acted in. It was just student projects. So other people, they would have their fan animations or something, and they want someone to do a voice. I think which one did I do? Usually it's I shouldn't say usually, they've all been kind of different gigs now that I think about it. But yeah, it's just usually student projects. If I have some friends who are doing something, then I'll be like, sure, I will voice your evil, your evil henchman person, do a Nosferatu voice, hello, bounce on it, crazy style. You will not believe Transylvania. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. If someone just asks, then I'll usually do it for free and help them out. Yeah, give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Oh yeah, I bet she's been touched badly. Chat probably touches her badly. Yeah. You haven't seen that meme with the Nosferatu where he's like, oh, bounce on it, crazy style. Oh, because you know Nosferatu, he speaks all funky because he's a Transylvanian. It sounds ridiculous. I don't know if you've seen the new Nosferatu movie. You should like Google it. Just Google Nosferatu bounce on it crazy style for a little giggle. But yeah, because the Nosferatu movie, it's basically him chasing after a girl, and he ends up smashing the girl. He's doing the deed, and he basically dies from because of that. Oh man, I sorry, I just kind of gave spoilers away for Nosferatu. Sorry about that, but yeah, he was very much thinking with his dick. As I say, never think with your dick. You always need that post-nut clarity. Coming right up. Let's give her a a big bad touch. Alright, by a name. What is a bad touch? What's in it? A bad touch is 2 Bronson extract. Alright, we're going 4 of these because it's big. We're doing 4 of these because it's big. She likes them big. She must be what is it? What do the kids call them? A size queen? Oh. But for drinks only? We're nothing but mammals after all. Wait, what song is that from? Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm thinking of it. It's not Shaggy. Dun 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 dun. What was? Oh my gosh, that's from a song. All on the rocks and mixed. Boom. Here. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. Oh my gosh. That reminds me that I think there is a drink called, or like a shot called a cum shot, where it's like milk and like vodka or something like that. And it's disgusting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, we're just mammals? What song is that from? I swear that's a lyric from a song that's very popular, and it's annoying. Hold on. I need to look this up. Oh, Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang. Okay, that makes it. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least 3-fold. Oh my gosh, IRL streamers. Ugh. Don't you have anything like that? No. I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home. Wait, is she just gonna like guzzle some condensed milk and make it look like it's a money shot? Anime was a mistake. Oh, that one still gets me every time. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Wait, so Jill has an addiction to VR adult entertainment. That's the $800 subscription that I just paid? Oh. I guess Jill really is sexually frustrated. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience with a model based on moi. Oh, so like VR sex with this girl. A free trial, eh? What's the deal with that VR experience? Jill, you should know. You're subscribed to Shining Fingered. Well, a fan made an NND model of me. What's an NND? When Shining Fingered asked me about the model for our partnership, I just contacted him. Shining Fingered. I get the pun now. Fingered. He got money for polishing the model, a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku dance. Niku, that's meat in Japanese. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Okay, so Niku Niku, meat dance. That's probably like, you know, they're shaking their meat. The meat is bouncing. Meat of all variety. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still there, you know. No, chat is not real. Just joking, just joking. Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. Yes, she actually loves us. Yeah, I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here, visibly paying attention to me. That's true. Like, I guess if I saw someone doing I have seen people do IRL streaming in public. It's super cringy, but, you know, to each their own. Yeah, but I never really thought much of it. I just kind of stay out of their shot, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to get involved in this. I'm gonna pretend not to be here. I don't want to get paranoid because of my phone contact. That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. She doesn't love shit other than the money. Yeah, that's true. That is 100. She's a true, you know, meat streamer. A religious vow. A what? You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened. Sorta. Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line. Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. And that's the problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Oh, she knows. She knows she's getting them young. Getting them hooked. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well... Yes... sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK S0L? Soul? He was a Dark Soul. A really old Lilith model. Oh, Dark Soul reference. Apparently his power supply was running low. Don't you dare go hollow on me. His flame was burning out. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Oh, he doesn't get to go to machine heaven. What a sad life. Keep going. It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilim I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Dang, that's one way of looking at it. Oh man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Gee, this is totally lost on her. Bravo! Bravo! Oh my gosh. Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. Isn't that like the Bicentennial Man? Jill just told a story about how she met a robot called Dark Soul, who basically, when his batteries died, he would die permanently because he wasn't, you know, networked and connected to the machine consciousness. He would just stop existing. And so he was like, it's weird knowing that like everyone else is going to go to heaven and you won't because you're just built too early. Yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of like, imagine like humanity discovers immortality, except for you were the generation just before that, but you got to see everyone else born after a time that's going to live forever, and you're just like, huh, I guess I'm the last generation. Yeah, I think that is a movie, Bicentennial Man. The one with, what's it? Robin Williams? So, what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. What's my opinion on religions? I think they have value. Like, I think every religion has value. Like, a lot of the ideas and things that they espouse are pretty useful, especially before the age of technology. If you think about it, like, religion is the ultimate way, it's like the ultimate meme. It's a way of spreading an idea that will last generations. I mean, most religions outlast tradition and culture and things like that. Like, for an example, yeah, just like even Christianity, it's been around for over 2,000 years now. And it's still going. It's evolved with, like, the cultures have completely changed, technology has completely changed, everything's changed, but the religion's still there, and people are finding value in it. And even if you go to something like Hinduism or Buddhism, those are really old, and there's tons of people who still find value in it. But yeah, I would say religion is one of those things where it's a case-by-case individual basis on whether it's going to be useful. Yeah. I mean, you can't force yourself to believe. You'll believe what you believe. So if maybe, like, I don't know, some people, they're raised very religious and they've never really had that tested. While other people, they weren't raised religious, but maybe they have like a near-death experience and then they come out very spiritual. So I don't know. It's all based off of your own life experiences on what you're going to end up believing. Because usually that's how we work, right? We experience something and we know that if it happened to us, then it must be true. And at least from our perspective, it's true. Wait, even while bathing? Almost all times. Wait, almost all times. Okay, she takes the pendant off when she's bathing. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater. Ah, so she avoids copyright like that. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up. This even if I have to do it myself. Wait, what is this English? I'm gonna heat this up, this even if I have to do it myself. My gosh. We need to drop a cow in here, Miss Bartender. Get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it. Okay. She's asking me to get her drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. Alright, we're going by, you know, most expensive drink. 250, 200, 200, 200, 280. Okay, 280. That's the most expensive. We're making some money off of Streamer Chan. 320. Okay, Piano Man. That's the most expensive. Okay, yeah, we're going with disgusting drinks. Hold on, do these have the same amount of ingredients? Okay, this is strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the writer was tired. I see. Yeah. For the game, they're just... Who knows? I think someone said that the studio was like Brazilian, right? And then... So, they might have just had an issue while producing it. Okay, why is this... Oh, I can't make a double? No. Okay, I guess I'll do a single then. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All on the rocks and mixed. So. No, sorry about that. Nope, a bit hot, but not lightheaded. Then again, I'm always hot. Okay, Streamer Chan. Hot-headed. Your drinks are either too light or I'm more resilient to alcohol than I thought. Yeah, she's probably, you know, a heavy drinker, being a 24/7 streamer. It is kind of funny though, just streaming this game and then having this pop up. Okay, let's try this from a different angle. You ask the questions. What kind of questions? I don't know, I'm not the bartender. You do your bartenderish thing. What made you decide to start streaming yourself 24/7? See, that's what I'm talking about. You're the bartender here, bartender. Anyway, have you ever done something reckless or stupid because of peer pressure? Oh, I see where this is going. I think that's something everyone has gone through. Well, it used to be that I very rarely succumbed to such problems. I was the type to never take risks or try new things. Every time I did, I was scolded rather than praised. What point is there in doing this stuff if nobody acknowledges you did well? But some time ago, I stumbled upon a friend who would stream herself talking. Nothing risque or noteworthy. She invited me on and, well, the comments were intoxicating. The internet is a big place. Somehow, I found within those comments people that acknowledged me. Ah, daddy issues. Classic. Classic. They encouraged me even. After that stream, I tried doing some by myself. I turned on the camera, put on something cutesy, and started dancing to Kira Miki. At first, I pretended the camera wasn't there, but as soon as I saw the comments, something snapped within me. Lewd comments, praises, the usual random stuff. After seeing so many people interested in me, I started moving a lot more. No more shyness for me. After that, I started doing more. I sang, I cooked, I drew things. I even did a striptease at some point. Whenever I was streaming, I stopped being shy. So at some point I said, hey, this is the way I want to live all my life. And thus Streaming Chan was born. Okay, so streaming helped boost your confidence. I can understand that. Is it difficult to keep that up? Not really. It's not like I'm acting or anything. I'm just being myself. I do need to mind camera angles and that kind of stuff sometimes, but it's nothing major. And when do I need to mind that? For only $99.99. $99.99. Oh, for only $99.99 a month, you can find out. Go Premium Go. Hey, you're good at this bartending stuff. Look at all the things you've made me say. Well, like seriously, what's your secret? How do you get people to talk? I never do that much, actually. Well, this is a bar after all. And one of the reasons people come to a bar is because they sometimes want to get things off their chest. Is that true? I don't think I've ever gone to a bar and just been like, bartender, let me spill my worldly troubles with you. Oh, it is true? Yeah, I mean, like, I've been to bars and pubs, but usually I just go to, you know, meet people, hang out. If I have friends, then I go there and, you know, we have a drink and play some darts, you know, some fun bar games. Usually if you're alone. Well, usually, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think usually if you're alone, then the bartender kind of, at least in my experience, whenever I've gone to a bar alone, they've always kind of walked up and they started the conversation with you like, hey, what are you having? And then you just do small talk and then you get introduced to the other people at the bar and yeah, and you just kind of like make friends. At least that's my experience. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very congenial with that kind of stuff and that I'm pretty open to meeting strangers. And you know the bar, and most of the bars I go to, at least if I go to the Lone the first time, then I have no idea who the bartender is. Though I do usually ask like, hey, what beers do you have on tap? What are your drinks that you recommend if I like this, this, and this? But I also just have a drink that I always order anyways, which is, I'm curious, what do you think my go-to cocktail is? What is Zume's go-to cocktail? And one of the reasons, oh yeah, I read this. So it's not a conscious trick you could teach in a 10-minute tutorial. No. You just need to be in the right place at the right time, wearing the right clothes. Like I said, if you're dressed as a bartender in a bar, when someone needs something to talk to, then you're going to be their friend for the night. Some professions make you that personal stranger others feel comfortable telling their secrets to. Of course, discretion helps too. Hey, now that you mention it, I do blab a lot to my hairdresser. Jack and Coke, Budweiser, apple cider, Bud Light. No, my go-to cocktail is a tequila old fashioned with a splash of cerveza on the top. I should say a cerveza float. Yeah, I like a I see. I'm a fan of aged tequila, like an añejo or reposado. And yeah, you know, you get that, you add a little sugar and some bitters, so it's bitter agave sweet goodness, and a little bit of, you know, a little beer on the top helps water it down, and also add a little bitterness and body, and a little fizz. I don't know. I used to hate the taste of alcohol, and then I experienced life, and I was like, oh, I understand why people like things that are very bitter now. Life can be bitter, and sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to drink something super sweet. I just want to drink something, you know, bitter as the world, and then it makes me feel sweeter. Pretty interesting stuff. Well, no wild night tonight, but it did get interesting enough. She can order more drinks. Like, what is her tolerance at? Anyway, I should go, but before I leave, what's your name, Miss Bartender? I'm Lena Smithy. Alright, Miss Smithy, thank you for a lovely night. But you stay here, because the night is still young and there's a lot to do. Whoa, the floor is moving. Ah, yeah, now she's feeling it. Quite the lively girl, eh? People like her physically hurt me with their presence. You think she'll come back? My mom always says, you never know when the angels are saying Amen. What does that mean? It means shut your mouth or you'll jinx it. Why didn't you give her your name? Would you like to reveal your name to someone like her? Good point. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Oh, she likes smoking. Is that? Oh yeah, she drinks canned beer. Jill is so sassy. All right, day 4, break. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Ah, yes, right as I was gonna do it. You know, I don't want this base of the Titans, actually. I want something that's warm and comforting. Who was I? Is that gonna be... Did I already add this one? The gaze that invited? What's something... Umemoto. Okay, we'll go with that. All done. Feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it. Oh, welcome back. Wait, okay. This one's Betty? I could have swore this... what would she sound like? This guy, he's definitely an android. Betty. I could have swore this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Man, these guys look like they could be like siblings or something. Not you too. Eh? His name's Deal? What a weird name. Eh? You think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See? Those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers, coming right up. Alright, we're having a couple beers. Yeah, I like some beers. 1 of these, 2 of these. 1 of these, 2 of these. 4 of these. 1 of these, 2 of these. 1 of these, 2 of these. 4 of these. Here you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the rim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So, it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. So what brings you here today? I suggested coming here after work. It's Friday. A drink to kick off the weekend is one of those little things that make life worthwhile. But he did only suggest it after I found him hugging a stuffed corgi in his office. Oh. Yeah, he likes hugging that stuffed corgi. No shame, though. Plushies are cool. A stuffed corgi. A plushie, not an overfed dog. Ah, another box. Let me handle this. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. I see. Wait, you have an office? Yeah, what's weird about that? I thought you'd have a cubicle or a kennel. A kennel. I mean, you don't hear much about office boys getting their own offices. It's not hard considering the rest of the staff don't use chairs or tables. Even I have my own office. I don't know about that. The mess they left in the bathroom usually requires someone with thumbs. Chairs and tables seem like lesser evils. And you're the veterinarian after all. Oh, he's a vet? A kennel. What about a kennel? I don't know. I just thought it'd be cute if one day I went to work and they had one waiting for me. Like they saw me as one of them. So, where did you get that plushie? Oh, I gave it to him. It was my gift last Mega Christmas. Mega Christmas, because regular Christmas wasn't enough. Wait, so he got defensive over being caught hugging a gift you gave him? That's the funniest part. He acted like I didn't know he had it. I was just glad he was enjoying it, you know? Why are you talking like I'm not here? Because you're not giving any input anyway. So, how's stuff at the Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's the exact textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. I know, Nine Time. The Klenkas came. They were reported though, so... I know by the end of the stream I'll have an email that says may have been actioned on and will not be blah 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 blah. I don't know, Twitch seems to be pretty good at getting rid of the account. But they just create new ones, and it's kind of annoying because I look at the account and it says it was created yesterday. And yeah, I wonder I wonder how many emails they have to make for this. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Yeah, she thought she was a llama and started spitting on everyone. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and he showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see, I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. Alright, we're making some Brantinis. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. It's always funny. If you ever see someone like order a martini at a bar for the first time and then they drink it and they're just like, this is disgusting. Is this just gin? Like gin and vermouth? And I was like, yeah. You know, a good martini, if you want it extra dry, is literally just gin that's been mixed with some ice. Oh, yeah, I made one. Let me make the next one. But everyone, I feel like everyone tries a martini when they're young, and they've never tried one. And then they realize, ugh, James Bond liked a nasty tasting drink. Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, deal. I don't know, man. Martinis are strong. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliche that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe. It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick. Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Oh, she's quite neurotic. Betty is quite the crazy bee. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Oh, a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. My gosh, what a critic. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. Man, that'd be kind of interesting seeing someone actually wear a kilt for fashion. That kilt was awesome. Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their look. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did. What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. Oh, yeah, Jill has a crush on her boss. Alright, I think with that, I'm going to take a quick break and grab a drink. I will be right back. Okay, yeah. Should be back now. Let me hop back into it. Yeah. Ooh, I have a new cup of tea. But I mixed, yeah, some sweetener in it this time. Ooh. It's very sweet. What do you think about Gil then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. Okay. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which one. Well, you shut up. If these guys are friends, this is very abusive friendship. Not very stable, very toxic. Manly drinks. Alright, let's do... Which one's the most expensive? Okay, those are all the same. Ooh, Mars Blast. Alright, we're gonna go with the Mars Blast. 5, 6, 1 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these. And then... What is this slot 1, slot 2? Can I mix 2 drinks at once? Oh, it's making 2 drinks. Okay, I see. I guess it automatically switches. I didn't really think that was an interesting feature. Here. Now drink. Yeah. Oh man, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. What? Why would someone do that? That's pretty cruel. Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Very true. Maybe not all teenagers, but the shitty ones. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? What? She calls him a piece of scrap? What a... Man, this woman is really mean. These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins have been hitting on me. I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. My ex's cousins? Interesting. If it was somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she'd probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. Hey, waterboarding is just improved interrogation, right? The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. The Girl Scouts taught you how to waterboard? I think not. Oh, my throat is getting very scratchy. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late, we should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that sells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Yeah, maybe Gil is just a chuny. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Oh, Stella. You're here for another drink today. Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Bang. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh gods, say... I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Four, 1, 2. No ice? Yeah. There we go. 1 Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Should it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. So how have you been doing? I was working a contract, actually. But the target's inside the Apollo Trust Bank. Figured I'd simply leave him be for now. And you came for a drink? Yeah. A part of me wants to ask who your target is, but I'm guessing it's a secret. I can tell you that it appears to be part of a power struggle somewhere. Has the target ever made you a counteroffer to go after the one that sent you? They usually don't live long enough. I also don't like it when a target who's seen my face manages to survive. What happened? Nothing. I just suddenly thought, what if someone sent you after me? I'd reject the contract. You would? I don't ask the name of many people, you know, and I always remember those whose names I've asked. They're real in my eyes. I like to know them better, and to some extent I care about them. I need that because otherwise, nothing you should concern yourself with. But don't worry, unless you suddenly find yourself caught in the middle of a power struggle, the only way I'd see you becoming tangled up in that kind of mess is if you find yourself too involved with gang. Thanks for the advice, I guess. Still, the thought of people hiring others to kill somebody is... I can't wrap my head around that, and I don't want to either. Man, I don't know, it feels like a pretty simple thing to wrap your head around. Some people want other people to disappear, so you pay some money and bada bing, bada boom, the guy goes and fixes the problem. The world can be a dark place, Jill. Say, do you think people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink of it. An unusually big stink of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah. I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. I'm pretty sure a beer is 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. But I'll double check. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. Same thing with coffee, I think. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting, they helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Last time you came, you mentioned something about going haywire. What do you mean? I'm intrigued. Have you ever felt like your sanity has slipped right by you? Well, client earlier tonight was driving me nuts, but aside from that, no. Truth be told, neither have I. But I'm afraid of it happening. How so? I don't know. I just have the lingering fear that at some point, I won't be myself. I'll go crazy. I'll wake up a stranger to myself and I won't care. It's just an irrational fear that lingers in me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like the fear of cockroaches for some people. Only instead of fearing a crawling nuisance, you fear lunacy. Something like that. Sometimes I wonder if uploading my brain would solve all those problems. Well, that technology is still ways off. I've heard of a couple of experiments regarding the technology, but it seems everything's still too buggy. I'll have to wait until it's safe then. Until then, don't worry too much about these possibilities unless they're tangible enough. Otherwise, you're no better than a hypochondriac. Good point. The way you said it makes it sound like something you feel might happen. Something you're just afraid could happen at some point. That's pretty much it, yeah? Doesn't that make you saner? I mean, were you really on your way to becoming an unhinged maniac? I don't know if you think about it at all. Were you really on your way to becoming an unhinged maniac? I don't think you would think about it at all. You might have a point there. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss. I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu? Not so much. Kotatsu, isn't that one of those tables with the heater underneath? Let me double check. They're like a little coffee table you sit at on the floor, and there's like a cover that heats your leg. Kotatsu. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It's the heating table thing. Very cozy. Like a heated coffee table with a blanket attached to it that you stick your legs under. And yeah, it's very comfy. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Ooh, made some drinks, 0 mistakes, commission, flawless service, tips. Oh, I didn't get much in tips, though. Get a nice wall pattern or something. Thing is, the boss just always giving me extra money? You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Alright, I think I will buy the fan and then call it a stream. What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Let's buy a fan. Oh, that's a PC. There's no fan. Oh, here we go. Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are really good. Alright. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. How do I do that? Oh, I have a kotatsu now. Yeah. What is this stuff? All right, I have a fan. Have the hollow plant. Very cool. Nano camo app. Ah, customized nano camo app. Incredible. Augmented eye. About. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nano machine fabric capable of real-time texture wrap. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at most affordable prices. Alright. Ooh. What would I imagine a cyberpunk room look like? Ooh. That looks kind of cool. What would... Yeah, we're gonna get this one. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. And then, what would be a good accent color? I guess we'll leave it at that. That works. Alright. I guess with that, I will save. How do I... Oh, yes. And, yeah, we will call it a stream. So, thank you everyone who tuned in, and, yeah, it's been Zume. See ya!